What you say?
Better than horsepower.
Tim Jane said manpower is better than horsepower. You know, we don't need no horsepower of tractors. We got manpower. We roll them hay bales all by hand. I might well gonna pick one up, put it on my back, huh, Tim? And walk across the farm with it, huh? Yeah. One of our neighbor's properties, and got a couple bales of hay here. You can see them back there. Yeah, got a couple bales of hay back there that we're gonna get loaded up on the truck. We hang that through with all of our fencing yet for our pasture, so we're gonna have to feed our sheep and cow a little bit of hay until we get through with our fencing. And my neighbor, he got some hay that some of his cows didn't eat, so he's gonna get that loaded up for us. And we might be able to fit a couple bales on here because cows are kind of eating it a little bit. But he's back there right now getting his tractor so he can get these hay bales loaded up. But yeah, it's I.A.G Farms. It's all about God. We getting a little hay today for our cows, and we're gonna head on to the farm and get it unloaded. Watch yourself, boys. All right, y'all, we loaded down with hay, and we're headed out of the pasture now. And our neighbor agreed to give us 2 more bales of hay, and so let's see if we can get back to the farm with these 2. We're pretty overloaded back here, but that's just the name of the game on the farm. You know, doing crazy stuff. That's why we have an old, strong, and reliable farm truck. Because when he was putting those bales on, he bent my toolbox. But it's all good. It's, you know, it's a work truck. We're not trying to be pretty out here. We don't have city boy trucks out here. We got country boy trucks. Very muddy and dings and things like that. But yeah, we pulling out now, and we're gonna meet him over here. He's gonna put the other 2 bales over the fence. So let's see if we can get over here with these 2 bales on the truck and get these in the pasture, and then we can see if we can get a little video of him and getting them other 2 bales dropped over the fence. Me and the boys made it to the farm. Got the sheep out here, and we got made of both our hay bales. See Mr. Leach, our neighbor, he made it with 1 bale over here so far. I think he's gonna give us 2 more bales. But we got a crowd over here watching what's going on. Let me turn around so you can see. Neighbors' cows are looking like, man, what you doing out here? Why you sitting out here across the fence? Cows, y'all got plenty of hay over there. Y'all got hundreds of acres over there to eat. We'll take these 4 bales. Yeah, pigs over there acting crazy. Sheep over here should be having babies pretty soon. Let me show you them real quick. Yeah, any day now they should be having babies. I don't know if you can see. Let's see. See if you can see them bags on them. Yeah, they're bagged up pretty good. If Gideon get out the way. Yeah, Naomi right here, she doesn't bag up as much, or her udders don't fill up with as much milk. But Ruth here, this sheep here, her bags get real big. They don't look real fat, but they the lady that donated us these sheep says they have twins every time. So we'll see. Ruth looks a little bit bigger. But yeah, then we have Blossom. Blossom is weaning. And I'm glad that she hadn't figured out that the sheep have milk yet. Yep, but this is the section where we're gonna put the hay at. Let me see if I can catch them udders. Can't see them. Yeah, but anyway, back to the task at hand. Let's go look at this hay bale that the neighbor, Mr. Leach, dropped over the fence. Y'all have probably seen Mr. Leach in another video because he's the one that came over and got our old Ford 600 tractor, and he's gonna restore it or do something with it. But yeah, so this is one of the hay bales here. So far we have 3. We have 2 on the truck, and then we have 1 here that he's dropped over the fence. And I see him now coming in the distance with the other bale. And we're gonna use those bales of hay to put in here with the sheep. We'll probably put some in, put one in with the pigs or something too. But it's really for the sheep to put in here with them because we're not moving them right now because the price of fence is so expensive that we have to kind of budget, you know, and buy like 1 roll of fence, you know, each month because price of fence is like $400. So we can't just buy all the material at one time, and plus we can't do all the work at one time. So we did this paddock here to get them on some type of grass, some type of forage. And then we're just gonna be fencing off 1 paddock at a time, you know, on this little 3-4 acre pasture setup. So for now, we're gonna give them a little hay so they can eat, let them have babies and everything. Yeah, the reason I had them load those bales on the truck is so I can bag them in the track in the pen and roll them off where I need them at, because we have the tractor down on the woodland property and the trailer is full. Now I could drive the tractor because I did drive the tractor before from the woodland property down here, but it took a little bit too long to do that. So I tried now to load it up on the trailer, and our trailer, as you see in other videos, is full of debris from the woodland cabin, where we're the resurrection cabin where we're restoring. So we're just gutting it and tearing things out now. So we got a trailer full of stuff that need to go to the dump. And so yeah, I got him to put those bales on the truck so that I can just roll them off by hand, and I don't need the tractor since the tractor is not down here. Get in, stop. Yeah, but there's been a lot going on since last time we saw y'all. Got a lot of new things going on. We bought 2 new sheep, and we're expecting baby lambs pretty soon. We also got a new farm dog. Let me turn you around, let's see him. This is little Neil. His full name is Othniel. It means God's lion. And as y'all know, Gideon, he's here as well. But Neil is another male blue heeler. And Neil and Gideon are actually brothers. They're from the same line. So yep, but we got another farm dog to help Gideon run the fields, and I'll take you down there and show you the 2 new sheep that we have. And I was hoping by the time I made this video that we were gonna have baby lambs as well. But anyway, let's get some video of our neighbor unloading the bales. Hey, y'all stay back, boys, all right? Looking good. Got 4 bales of hay. That should be plenty for us until we're able to get our next section of pasture done. But let me get out the video and talk to the neighbor real quick. All right, just got done talking to Mr. Leach over there. We really enjoy our times talking to Mr. Leach and soaking up the wisdom that we can get from him. And it's a beautiful thing because he's been farming for, you know, longer than I've been living. So there's a lot that I can learn from Mr. Leach. I told my wife one day she's gonna have to write a book because, you know, my wife, she's a writer, and so she's gonna have to write a book about the times that I spent at the fence with Mr. Leach, you know, because Mr. Leach is an old white man and I'm a young black man, and it's a beautiful thing, you know, that we can commune with each other and talk with each other, and the farm is what brings us together, you know, because living in just a regular world, we may think that we're different, but in actuality, we're alike. Like, I'm just a younger version of him, you know, and I look up to him, and he really looks up to me, you know, or you know, is encouraged by me, I should say that, you know, seeing me out here farming with my family and being young and dedicated to, you know, doing the rotational grazing and things like that and raising the animals and just seeing us grow. You know, I think it encourages him to see somebody young doing this type of stuff. So it's just a blessing that, you know, we don't have to be divided, you know, out here based off of our skin color or how old we are, or where we're from and anything like that. But this farm, you know, is what brings us together, and it just promotes unity, you know, amongst the people. And I just love it. I love it. And I love that it's not just a farm, but it's a faith-based farm. Like we're farming by faith, farming for Jesus, and that just makes it even more powerful. Yep. So, what y'all think, boys, about today? Y'all having fun?
Yeah.
Yeah. Y'all got anything to say to the camera?
Yeah.
Y'all picking flowers?
Yeah. I got something to show y'all.
You got something to show us? Okay. You can ride that bike?
Yeah.
You can do it by yourself? You need somebody to help you?
I can do it by myself.
Alright, let's see. Ty's gonna show us he can ride a bike without training wheels. Usually we have to give him a push start to get him going. Get out of the way, Tim. Yeah, now roll it forward. There you go. There you go. Look at Ty. Look at Ty. Look at Ty riding that bike. Good job, Titus. So beautiful out here. It's amazing what the Lord is doing and what He's done. Oh yeah, let me take y'all down here. Titus reminded me about the new sheep that we have. As I said, our other sheep, the black bellies, they're gonna be having babies pretty soon. Hopefully they both have twins, and that'll add 4 lambs to the flock, to the herd. And we also, just to, you know, quicken things a little bit, we purchased two little Katahdin sheep, and one of them is a ram, and the other is a ewe. And I'm hoping that she's not old enough to breed, because she you know, she's a little bit just weaned, just young, and I'm hoping that Boaz don't breed her, because we are gonna try to add her to the breeding stock, and then we're gonna take this little ram. We might keep him and then breed him with the black bellies once he gets older, and breed him with the Katahdin, or we may just butcher him, you know, in the fall, and go ahead and use him, put him in freezer camp, and use him for the, you know, for meat. But yeah, but for right now, the purpose of these two little lambs is to be pen mates for Boaz, because as you see, we have him on pasture now. This whole little section right here is gonna be designated for Boaz's little pasture, and he's in this mobile sheep pen. Some of you all that have been watching our videos for a while, you'll recognize this sheep pen, because we used to have the black bellies in this sheep pen before we put them in the pasture over there. But this little sheep pen, we just made it out of an old dog kennel. For those of you all who've been watching our videos for a while, you know that we used to build these dog kennels and sell them. We used to also breed dogs. We bred Rottweilers and sold them. And that's actually how we bought this property, this first property, by breeding Rottweilers and selling those and building these dog kennels. And I would build these kennels and take them and deliver them all over, you know, all over Mississippi. But yeah, so we had a couple of these kennels left after we got out of the kennel business, and we used 2 of them to make our mini barn down there. And that was like our base for the mini barn. And then we used this last one to make a little mobile pen for whatever needs to go in here. Chickens can go in here, rabbits can go in here, but as of right now we have sheep in here, so that's what we're using it for now. But yeah, Boaz, he's budding them pretty good, but that's what they're here for, to be his pen mates. We just have 2 wheels on the back side, and then we have a rope on this side that we use, and we just kind of like lift up on that rope and pull it to the next section. Yep. Damn, I see you, buddy. All right, let's see. I guess we can talk about this little dog here a little bit. I guess today will be just a lot of talking on the video, talking and getting hay. But yeah, so this is Othniel. Othniel is the name of one of the judges in the Bible, because as you know, Gideon is the name of our first dog, our first blue heeler, and Othniel is the name of the second. And Gideon was a judge in the Bible as well. There were 12 judges in the book of Judges, and Othniel was the first judge, I believe. And Othniel that name stands for God's lion. You know, so that's why we named him that. So he can be a fearless warrior out here on the farm, running off snakes, herding, and doing all the things, protecting the kids, and doing all the things that we need him to do. So we added him to the farm, and we added these 2 cotton sheep to the farm as well. And hopefully, Lord willing, soon we'll have some baby lambs as well from our black belly sheep, from Ruth and Naomi. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the truck, I'm gonna bag the truck off in here into this pen here. I'm gonna feed these animals first, feed these sheep to get them out of the way, and then I'm gonna bag the truck in over here, and then drop these hay bales off, and then they have hay, so that way they won't have to do as they're doing now, sticking their neck through the fence trying to get to the good grass. But they'll have plenty of hay, because this hay here should last them for a while. And once they get done with that, thanks to Mr. Leach, our wonderful neighbor, once they get done with that, they'll have 2 more bales over there that they can eat. Yep. All right, me and the boys, we got the truck pulled in to the pasture here with the sheep and the cow. And I'm gonna bag the truck up right here in this corner and drop these 2 hay bales. Hopefully it'll be pretty easy to roll them off.
Huh? Yep.
All right, so we did it without a tractor. We didn't have any horsepower, but we had manpower. For real, sometimes manpower is just as good as horsepower, you know. But anyway, what you say?
Better than horsepower.
Tim Jane said manpower is better than horsepower. You know, we don't need no horsepower of tractors. We got manpower. We roll them hay bales out by hand. I might well gonna pick one up, put it on my back, huh, Tim? And walk across the farm with it, huh? Yeah. All right, so the animals got hay now. 2 big round bales of hay. And then we get the tractor back down here. We'll get those 2 round bales moved over. But these should last them for a while. And I wanted to get them sitting upright like this, you know, so the water can roll off. Because if you sit them down flat on this flat side, the water seep into them. But if you keep them sitting like that, you know, the water just kind of gets on the outside layer. And you can just peel that off after a while and get down to some good hay. As you can see, you know, peeling down, there's still good hay in there. So the animals be able to eat that and have something to eat until we're able to move them around on pasture again. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and get the truck pulled out through the gates, and we'll go ahead and do the rest of the farm chores. It's I.A.G. Farms. It's all about God. We'll see y'all in the next one.